I imagined a world where teacups were filled with washi tape, and all of the colors were inspired by flowers. Beautiful colors, patterns, and styles. The whimsical aspect of having bloom tape freshly brewed into your cup of tea. Bloom tapes are washi tapes that I have designed with the concept of flowers, colors, and different styles in mind. Washi tape perfectly made for journalers, journal makers, and artists alike. I wanted to create something really beautiful and special that represented all of the styles that this amazing community can relate to. A tape that when used with your antique and modern journals, it enhances the look of your artwork, of your pages, of whatever project that you're working on. A tape that was made for vintage and floral lovers alike. These are the bloom tapes. This is the collection, the entire sister collection of bloom tapes that I have been creating for about a year now. About 2 years ago, I very quickly noticed that the washi tapes that are currently on the market did not match that well with the journals that I was creating. All the journal styles out there that we know and love, whether it's shabby chic, vintage, bohemian, linen and lace, all of these styles, they have to have papers and fabrics and also tape that matches it as well. Really beautiful tapes representing different color palettes and styles and being functional to use in any type of project, whether it's vintage, modern, antique. There's a color for everyone and there's a pattern and a style for everyone, and that was my biggest goal when creating bloom tape. I wanted to cater to everyone in this amazing community because since I'm a part of this incredible community, I know what we're looking for and I know what we need. And I definitely needed tapes like this in my life, so I decided to embark on the journey and create my very own line of washi tape. So I wanted to create a harmony of this, which is why bloom tape began to bloom. If you're interested in a fresh cup of bloom tape, head to the shop right now as they are live. They're in the shop. Definitely check all of the listings, all of the descriptions. There's 18 different designs and we've bundled up into 6 different style categories. You can pick and choose which colors you prefer, which patterns you prefer. I would suggest if you like more than one bloom tape of one particular color palette to purchase the bundle, as the bundles end up being more affordable than if you just purchased each individual tape. However, if you just like one of each different design, then you can definitely pick up individually. My goal in this is that you pick washi tape that really touches your heart. I want you to choose the bloom tapes that speak to you and that match your personality. Now, this book right here, as you can see, it's falling apart. This is my bloom tape ledger, and I'm going to give it a huge makeover. Let me know if you want me to film that process. I want to alter this book. But this ledger I found at an antique store, and it was during 2 years ago when I thought of creating this whole idea of bloom tapes. And I used it essentially as a little mock-up where I would add all of the designs. As I was creating them, I would try them out, test them out on different types of papers, on different backings, and just to make sure that I was happy with not only the quality but how well they stuck to a page, but also if I could play around and remove them, how well they matched together color palette wise, and if they looked beautiful on all types of different papers. So there's more behind here which I can't share yet because there's future designs in this magical little book. I wanted to design washi tape that worked with antique paper, antique documents, as well as simple cheap copy paper that you'd find at your local office supply store. For me, it's really important that the tapes don't lose their color and that they enhance any type of project, no matter the background that you're using. And you can see that in any type of paper, they don't lose their color, their design, and their style. It's just so pretty when you see them. I was also testing out the packaging, like the little stickers that I designed. And I also use this to pair and match them up. I designed them so that all of them match perfectly together, since I wanted to make this even easier, as I know sometimes when you buy a ton of washi, you don't know how to combine them, or you don't know how you can use them to enhance your papers or your fabrics in our journals. So I wanted to put them in little categories and bundles that I thought matched really well. So I paired the blues together, the more Victorian vintage colors together, the pinks, the teals with pinks, the traditional vintage tones that I love, pink, purples, and blues, and then the brown tones with hints of vintage in there as well. So your personality can be matched to the bloom tape that you choose. And I loved how it went from an idea in this ledger to an actual treasure that I ended up creating. This is all of the bloom tapes together. This is the sister collection where Marielle and Rosabella are represented, and I wanted them to match the digitals and also the future products that will be in the shop very soon. I'm going to take you in depth to each and every bundle and each and every design so that you get a really nice look as to the patterns, the colors, the designs, and if you see your own self represented through these bloom tapes. And I hope that you fall in love with the process, the colors, and the concept of Amity Bloom bloom tapes. The first cup of bloom tape that I want to share with you, beautiful pinks, greens, and reds. A nice cup of pink bloom tapes. Serve perfect for any pink tea lover. So there's 3 tapes in the pink Rosabella bundle. This one is 15 millimeters, which is a standard size for washi. Then we have a 20 millimeter one. And then we have the widest one in the bundle, which is 25 millimeters. I love the regular sized washi tape for adding a little bit of color, layering. The middle tape is perfect for adding hinges and tip-ins. And I love the thicker tape to connect pages or use as a border around your decorative elements in your journal. And then this is what it looks like in the packaging if you order the tapes individually. They all come with a different little sticker that describes the design that the bloom tape has. Inside of my Rosabella journal is an example of how the bloom tape looks like paired with antique laces, French documents, and ephemera. And I've also put it on this page as well, just to add a little pop of color. Now here's the teal Rosabella, still sticking to those beautiful pastel tones, blues, greens, roses, pinks, a freshly poured cup of teal bloom tape for any floral lover. Here's the smallest size, that beautiful minty sage green. The medium size is a really pretty floral with a blue border strip on top. The teal Rosabella, which just instantly puts a smile on my face. And then this is what it looks like. All 3 beautiful designs packaged up, and you have the sticker on the top and on the bottom that tells you what design it is. And of course we had to add a little bit of pixie dust in our little package so that you felt really special when receiving it. So you can purchase it as a bundle or all of these tapes individually. Just like with every washi, the tape matches the papers and the ephemera pieces. Here's a fresh cup of the Marielle blue washi tape. I love that you get 3 different floral designs, all in one little bundle. For the first design, it's a beautiful blue background with antique pink florals and roses. The middle design, it's a nice teal blue. And then for the largest one, I adore the different colors. Each one is a different tone and shade of blue, more of a baby blue, a teal blue, and a nice subdued vintage blue. I love the flowers in each and every design, and they go perfectly with any project since all of these can go the vintage route or they can go more of the modern route as well because of the colors that were used. And the Marielle journal that I'm currently creating goes perfectly with the washi tape. And then here is the bundle and how the tapes look. Love the stickers for the washi tapes. They look so pretty. And then here's the fresh cup of Marielle purple. I really wanted to create a set that focused on a beautiful purpled color paired really nicely with a pink and a blue. A very elegant set that works for any type of vintage journal. For the first tape, it's a really sweet pink with an ornate design. This is the middle washi. So elegant. I love having a difference of smaller floral, filigrees, and then larger ones as they add a lot of dimension in your projects. And then for the beautiful and elegant purple blue rose, in this sweet little journal of mine, I've used it to connect this antique paper and this antique paper together. So that's one of my favorite ways of using the thicker washi since it's thick enough to do so. And then just to show you a close-up of how to peel it, it's super easy to lift and you just pull it like so. It's really nice and sticky, but you can also move it and warp it around paper. And also, it's not like concrete. So if you want to put it on some vintage paper and it bends a little or it's crooked, you can easily lift it back up without it ripping your page, unless you have some really fragile paper. But it's nice, sticky, and so beautiful. And you get a really nice amount as well. Hello. Now for all of my vintage lovers and journal sisters out there, this is the perfect set for you. I wanted to create washi tape that was vintage enough that it actually blended with our tea stained, our antique documents. I want to share with you all of the different patterns that are included. Here is the first one, a nice French script. Here is the second one, a vintage embroidery design. Here is the third. This one is so beautiful, as even though it's vintage, we still need some color. French floral, another script to collage all your papers together. So all four of these designs, it's what's included in the regular size of washi tape. This middle one is some gorgeous lace on some antique paper. You might recognize this pattern as that is one of the papers from Rosabella's sewing papers from that beautiful digital that we all love. And then for the biggest washi tape, it's that beautiful kind of Victorian rose with those purple hues, a nice little ribbon, and some script, and some really nice designs that go really well with the roses and all of the scripts. I absolutely love this set. They match all of the other tapes perfectly. This is a really sweet set, and I loved being able to include more than one design. And here you can see what the bundle looks like with its little pixie dust. And the little baggie. You can see all of the beautiful vintage tapes. Nicely packaged and safe and ready to be used in your beautiful projects. Just to share with you how easy it is to open them up if you purchase them individual or even in the bundle. As you can see, the sticker wasn't perfectly set in the middle. And because I love things to be perfect, I can't bring myself to sell this one. So I'm going to share with you how easy it is to open this up. There's a little line at the very back where you can simply peel it off. The sticker comes apart. Now if you want to save the sticker for journaling, just be careful when you're peeling it off. But since I have so many of these stickers, I don't really mind. Take the plastic off and you have your fresh new roll of vintage washi tape. Another little tip is if you can't find where the line starts, just run, there we go, run your finger through it. And sometimes it's as easy as that, just to use your finger to kind of bring it back. Or if it's a little bit more stuck on there, then find the line and then with your little fingernail just pull it back. And you'll quickly peel back all of those beautiful layers. Like I said, so many designs in one little tape. I want to take my little journal here, and I've left the top and the bottom of this little journal blank, as I wanted to use some of my washi tape, just like I did here in the middle of this little signature. I want to use it on the top and on the bottom to hide the white paper that's on the back. So I'm just going to use the washi tape that's already on my desk, and I'm just going to add this right on top. Let me peel this one off. This is really fun to have little washi tapes already on your desk, ready to go. And super easily the washi tape blends in with the antique paper. Now take this really beautiful old French manuscript. Let's test out another design. This is from Rosabella Teal. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Let's try the pink out. Let's see how this pink looks. Also stunning. So beautiful. And this one is Marielle's vintage tape set. The previous one was Rosabella's vintage one. This is Marielle's. So for this tape, it's another French script. There's 3 to 4 different French scripts, but on the same Parisian blue background. It's really beautiful. I love using scripts for any of my projects, especially if you're doing collage work. I love pairing the script right next to the really sweet vintage floral design, as script layered on top of the design bases adds so much to a journal page. And then for the beauty that we've all been waiting for, this tape. This is my mother's favorite. And here are the sweet little tapes individually with their coordinating stickers, all lined up perfectly. Oh, this makes my heart so happy. And hopefully you can see there's a little line right here on all 3 tapes. And in packaging them, we wanted to make sure we lined them up close to perfect so that you can easily find them when you want to start using them. I hope that these bloom tapes inspire you, put a smile on your face, and I truly hope that you find a bloom tape that matches your personality perfectly. There's a bloom tape for everyone, so I hope you can find one that you absolutely love. Make sure to head over to the shop right now as they are live. Take time to read the descriptions. There's videos, beautiful pictures, and I hope that you guys have so much fun playing with these bloom tapes. Definitely let me know which one was your favorite, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I will leave below the people that are going to be part of the Bloom Tape Sisterhood, which is an amazing group of ladies that I truly admire and respect a lot in this community. And they will be sharing their bloom tapes with you all as well, in case you want some more inspiration, as we all have beautiful styles and different ways of decorating our projects. So it makes me so happy to see how all of you will use these bloom tapes in your creations and in your projects. So thank you so much. I truly hope that you fell in love with this video. I hope you can find yourself a nice cup of bloom tape in the shop. So from one journal sister to another, I hope that this video has inspired you, has made you excited about our sweet little bloom tapes. From one journal sister to another. Sending so much love and peace your way.